You're very welcome back. Now, we've probably heard the term before, well, we've definitely heard the term before, but depending on who you ask.
Context.
Body count can mean, well, different things.
Very different things. Joining us to discuss our one-woman show that explores the topic is Siún O'Kane. Hello, Siún. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
What's a body count?
Well, I guess nowadays you hear it a lot within the dating scene. When people are asking what's your body count, they're asking you how many people you've slept with. They're looking for a figure for the total amount.
So it used to be what's your number.
Yeah.
Now it is what's your body count. There was a whole film of can you remember the film What's Your Number with Chris Evans? No. Anyway.
Was there?
There was, yes, there was. So that's what it is. What the number of people that you slept with.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess the term itself, the show explores the origins of the word, which a lot of people might not know.
Which are?
So body count originated in America during the Vietnam War. So originally when people asked, what's your body count? They were asking how many people you'd killed in combat. So it's really interesting to kind of explore how this word, which comes from such a bloody, violent context, is now used within the dating scene.
Okay.
Yeah, and from that point of view, I've always thought it's kind of interesting how it came down. So it's certainly something came to the fore for me about 10 years ago from like male podcasters and all that kind of a way, where it was talking about women. But now it is any gender talking about this, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So whenever you were doing, I suppose, your research for this, for your show, Body Count, like how did you open up the conversation with people about discussing their body count?
Yes.
Or did you?
Yeah, it was amazing. It's a documentary piece of theatre. So essentially, rather than me writing a script with made-up people and words, I've sat down with over 50 people, recorded their audio, which is the backbone of the show. So essentially, it started off with friends and friends of friends. And then we did an open call on social media for everybody and anybody to come forward to sit down and have an anonymous conversation with me that would be recorded and then used for the show.
What did you ask them?
So I allowed people to lead the conversation, but the prompts were things like, what do you think of when you hear the words body count? Have you ever asked somebody what their body count was? Or has somebody asked you what your body count was? Do you have an ideal number for your partner, what their body count would be? And I guess what the definition of sex and body count is for that person.
And how is this then performed?
Yeah.
Like, how will people see it? Like, this is going to be, it's a Seen and Heard Festival. It's going to be on Project Art Centre on Thursday night. So what will people see?
Yeah, so when people come this Thursday and Friday, it's going to be a one-woman show, and she is exploring this word and this question and is embodying all these different characters and all these different voices with very different opinions and views on this word in question. So the show doesn't really put it in a nice bow of like, this is how you should feel about it, or this is the right answer or the wrong answer to the question. It's more so presenting lots of contemporary voices of people in Dublin and their thoughts around this question.
And in terms of the number, is there a difference? Do you get to talk to men and women in this? And was there a difference in response to it?
Yeah, I feel like no two people were the same. We spoke with everyone, so men, women, young, old, and people who were born in Ireland, people who were born abroad and now live in Ireland, and everybody had a different answer to this question, which was so interesting. There was one of the prompts is, what do you think the average body count is for a 28-year-old in Ireland? And we got answers that ranged from like 2 to like 65, and everything in between. So because we haven't got a study done to show what the actual average is, everybody's kind of guessing like, this is high. Yeah, we don't know.
I thought you were going to come out with the average.
Yeah, well, maybe at the end of the show we'll have our own little study done. But yeah, we haven't got like a hard and fast fact of what the average is. So everybody's guessing in the dark in terms of what's high and what's low. But yeah, nobody had the same answer, I guess.
And do we live in a world where, regardless of your number, or as you call it, your body count, that people are all accepting of it? It's like, oh, great. Or is there a lot of judgment that comes with it?
I feel like there's no one answer to this. Like, some people, I think, had a lot of judgment calls made when I was giving them like scenarios of what you think of a woman with a high body count or a man with a low body count. So I don't know if I think there is a lot of judgment and a lot of shame tied to discussions around body count and sex naturally in Ireland. But it made for a very juicy show.
In terms of, I know you've talked about how there's, in terms of the terminology of it, violence, particularly in the heterosexual sphere.
Yeah.
Is this something that you've discussed as well? And how have you explored this area of it?
Yeah, so in the show, we really look at language and like where this word originated from and just the conversations we have around sex and intimacy in general, and how a lot of the words we do use are very heteronormative and there is a lot of violence within those contexts, sadly. So the show kind of dives deeper into that.
Do you get feedback off the crowd? You know, if it's a one-person show, are you putting the questions out there to the crowd and trying to bounce off them, or is this very much just lecturing people or telling people that, like, what's...
So in the grand scheme, like with Seen and Heard, we have like a 20-minute slot. So in a longer scale, the first draft we did, there was elements of audience participation. With this one, it's not so much that, it's more so presenting these voices, the people we have posed these questions to, and challenging the audience on their own beliefs and their own thoughts around this question and the words.
And how do you feel about, because to my ears it sounds really harsh. I find it actually quite disturbing, a term to hear about people, that emotion is taken out of all of these things. So how do you feel about it, having spoken and used this terminology so much?
Yeah, I think one of the prompts when I asked people what do they think of when they hear the words body count, a lot of people said something similar of it feels very violent, it feels very harsh. I think me coming away after speaking with so many people about this word, I think the jury's still out a little bit. I think originally I would have been on the same boat as you, as feeling that it was like a very military word, a very seedy word. But after speaking with some people, it's also a word that has opened floodgates to getting to know people better. A lot of funny and hilarious stories have come from this question as well. And so I'm somewhere in between.
The show is called Body Count. It's conceived, choreographed and performed by Siún O'Kane. It's on the 19th and 20th at the Smock Alley Theatre, the main space in Dublin, and tickets are available on Smock Alley Theatre. It's part of the Seen and Heard Festival. Siún O'Kane, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Best
Thank
of
you for
luck
having
with
me.
the
Thank
tune.
you so much.
for
Best of
that.
luck.